days after a drive-by shooting in Rogers Park. Good afternoon. I'm Jenna Barnes, in for Dina Bear.
I'm Patrick Elwood. Thank you as always for joining us. Our Eric Rung live at Lurie's Children's Hospital with more on this story. So sad, Eric.
Absolutely, and good afternoon to the both of you. The family of the 5-year-old boy said he died late last night. Police have made no arrests in his case. There are plenty of sad reminders in Rogers Park of the violence that ended up taking the life of 5-year-old Devin McGregor. Sunday in the 7600 block of North Paulina, a car pulled up alongside the one Devin and his father were in and opened fire. His father was hit in the hand and shoulder. Devin was shot in the head. Devin arrived at the hospital in critical condition. His family arrived with hope.
And all I want my little man to do, I need him to fight, because we need him.
That was Devin's grandfather not long after the shooting. Devin died late last night. Andrew Holmes, no stranger to tragedy, he is also no stranger to Devin's family.
As I've been knowing his grandfather for over 20-some years, he's missing his grandchild. Both sides of the family, the mother and the father. What about the little boy or girl that he met in his classroom the first 3 days he went? They're traumatized, wondering what happened to this little fella. But when you look at it, he won't carry that backpack no more. He won't go to school anymore. Not a birthday anymore. Not a holiday, a Mother's Day, a Father's Day. Not that smile anymore on his face that his family has been looking for. Can you imagine looking for him running up and down the hall, or just that smile? But you know what? Killers are on the street.
Police have made no arrests. Holmes took the opportunity to not only call for Devin's killer to be brought to justice, but other Chicago kids killed in gun violence as well.
There's some missing plates at the table. Missing plates. And he has joined these missing plates at the table. Where's the killer of this 12-year-old girl that lost her life in West Inglewood? Her plate is missing at the table. What about the 5-month-old baby shot in the head, lost her life? Where's the killer? Where are you? All of these killers, baby killers.
12-year-old Nazaria Moore was killed in March while in a car with her family. It was her birthday. 5-month-old Cecilia Thomas was also in the car with her family when she was shot by someone police say that was riding in a red Chrysler.
You see it all the time, but it never hits until it happens to your family. And now I'm a part of another family because I'm a part of the families that this has happened to. And I'm gonna tell you, it's the worst feeling ever.
Let's make this the talk of barbershops, beauty salons. Let's just make this the talk of Chicago to find these baby killers. You know who you are. You still got a plate at the table. These babies don't have a plate at the table. And only a parent that's lost a child or a baby know how I feel and know what I'm talking about.
There is a $3,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction in Devin's case. We're live in Streeterville this afternoon. I'm Eric Rung, WGN News.